Well, happy Valentine's Day. Hello, my friends, and welcome to The Simple Sober Life. I am Joshua, and thank you so much for joining me today. It's Valentine's Day out I guess today is Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day really hasn't meant much to me, even when I was in a relationship. I mean, to us and to me, it was just another day. But I know for a lot of people, it's a day of sweethearts and love and ooey-gooey stuff. I've just never really been that type of person. But it really does make you kind of reflect on, gee, it'd be really kind of nice to snuggle up to someone. But whatever. I've got Luna for today, and she just ran away from me, so I guess it won't be snuggling up on her. Well, I'm actually still in bed. It's about 8 o'clock, which is really, really unusual for me. Normally I'm up and out and doing something. But I woke up this morning and I've been in kind of a depressed mood today. I woke up at 4 a.m., which isn't unusual. I'm normally up about that time, even on the weekends. I had poured myself a cup of coffee and just kind of moseyed about. And then I had another cup of coffee, and then another cup of coffee, and then I got all jacked up on coffee. I had all these plans I'm going to create some outlines for some videos, for content. I'm going to write a couple of posts before I have to go out and get some groceries and do my meal prep. And then 6:30 rolls around and I'm like, I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. And I really think this weather has so much to do with it. It's overcast, it's rainy, it's cold. I literally just want to stay in bed and snuggle up all day long. So I've been here and then I feel bad about it. I feel bad about staying in bed. So that makes me want to force myself to get up and go do something. But I'm really not in the mood. Not in the mood. I mean, I have to meal prep because otherwise I won't have anything to eat. I got to go grocery shopping, even though I don't really want to. I don't know. I'm just in a weird mood. And I don't get in these moods very often. So I'm like, I need to pull myself out of it. But I mean, I just had the thought a few minutes ago about just hopping in the car and going somewhere sunny because and it's supposed to be this way for like the next 3 years. This weather needs to go away and never come back. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's terrible. And it really does affect my mood. So what am I going to do? I'm going to jack myself up more on coffee and then, get up and do something. At 6:30 this morning, I actually turned off the lights and tried going back to sleep. And, I would get to that point where I would almost fall asleep. And then a thought would pop in my head and be like, and so I battled that for an hour. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so down and so grouchy. I'm normally not like this. So if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, Lord. All right. I need a good laugh. I need to get out. I need to do something. But again, it's cold and nasty out. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Definitely going to do some grocery shopping today. I don't know. That's pretty much it for right now. Oh, yeah. So a bunch of stuff has been going on at work. So this past week, we've had guys in from Austria. And the robot that I work on needed an update. So they came in from Austria for the entire week. And They did the software update. They looked it over from top to bottom. It's running, really smoothly now. But these guys were really cool. I always love meeting people from different countries and, getting to know their cultures and things like that. And one of the things that they said that they really liked about the United States was the people, which kind of made me smile. And they're like, the people here are so nice. They're so friendly. They're always willing to help out and things like that. As to where over in Austria, if you're not from Austria, then they don't want anything to do with you. They're very gruff and very matter of fact. So I thought that was really cool. But these guys are going to be in the States for quite a while. They started out in Arkansas, and then they came over here, and then they're going to go to Portland, and then they're going to go to Canada. And I'm like, wow. And these were young guys. These were early 20s. And, that is, to me, such a cool way to earn a living. They're working for this company that sends them all over the world. Their food is paid for, their travel expenses are paid for, their lodging is paid for. And so they're banking all of the money that they're making. I'm like, damn, that would be awesome. Just get out. I can understand, getting homesick and things like that. But if you're not tied down, shoot, get out there and do it. But I need to get out there and do it. I need to get out there and I need to, get some stuff done today. I need to pull myself out of bed and make it happen. Maybe I'll cuddle up with Luna for a nap or something, if she'll let me. Right now, she went and laid down in her own bed. Silly girl. All right. But I'm going to get around and make this happen. I got to make it happen. Make it happen today. Well, I reluctantly pulled myself out of bed and got around. I went ahead, I got dressed, I changed some light bulbs. You see how that went. And now I'm gonna do a little grocery shopping. Now, I decided not to cook this week. I'm just not in the mood. So this week for lunches, I'm probably just gonna do some low carb wraps. I'll get some deli meat, I'll get some cheese, some tomatoes, little things to spruce it up a bit. Maybe I'll find like a dill dip or something, but I am not going to invest a lot of time and energy into that. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. And it's really this gloomy, nasty weather.
it really does a number on my psyche, especially when it's day after day after day, and you look at the weather report and it's going to continue for days to come. Just like, I really need to pull myself out of this. So I'm just gonna go about. I might just take an easy day to day, relax, watch some movies, and just kind of chill out a bit. It's been a while since I've done that. It's been a long time since I've just had a chill day with nothing much going on. Work. I know I talk about work a lot, but it's a big part of my life, especially since I spend so many hours there. And starting in March, it's actually going to be more hours. They've decided to incorporate Saturdays back into it. And since I will be going to second shift beginning in March, my hours will now be 4:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. Monday through Friday. And then I've got to go in Saturday from noon until 6 p.m. Ugh. Talk about ruining a weekend. Ugh, I am not looking forward to that at all. Not looking forward to that at all. The money is great. The money is really good, and I can definitely use it right now, since, I'm trying to put together this house. But I mean, it just comes to a point where it's too much. It's too many hours at work, and you don't really have time for yourself. And, I'd like to get out and actually enjoy life. But it's just one of those things. And, hopefully soon my business will be expanding and growing, so I can actually transition into doing something that I love and enjoy doing rather than something I have to do. But anymore, I'm done with complaining. I'm done with it. I've been complaining all morning, and I really need to just get myself out of this funk, or just deal with it. The choice is mine, really. But yesterday, I got to visit Katie and Callie and Brian for a little bit. I went over there. They had a desk that they were giving away. They had their, DVD player and some stuff sitting on it in the living room, but they were ready to get rid of it and get something smaller. So they gave me a desk. I can't move it by myself. So I've got to wait until, Brian can take some time this weekend and hop over to help me unload it and put it in my office. So I'll be waiting on that. And I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do for my birthday this year. It's a big one. I'm turning the big 4-0. And so I really, really want to do something special. I want to do something, that I will create awesome memories and things like that. So I definitely want to go on a trip. I just don't know what kind of trip. I've been looking into cruises. I've been looking into just vacationing on an island. So I've got a couple of things that I'm tossing around. I actually was in contact with Norwegian Cruise Lines. Now, I've cruised before and I absolutely love it. I've gone on Carnival cruises. I've been all around the Caribbean. I went on a riverboat cruise down the Seine in France. That was awesome. So I absolutely love cruising. But I've never gone on Norwegian. And so I contacted them and, I was poking around on their website and figuring out, what things they had to offer. And one of the things that caught my eye was an Italy-Greece cruise, like a 10-day Italy-Greece cruise. And I was looking on their website and they contacted me and they kept contacting me and they kept calling and calling and calling and calling. So finally I called them back and I'm like, I spoke to the representative and I told her what I was looking for and that, I'm just at the beginning of my search and, this is one option that I'm considering. And so she calculated up her little tabulation I would definitely want a balcony room. I've only been on the balcony. I've never had an inside cabin, and even though I don't spend a lot of time in the room, I like that natural light. I like being able to hear the ocean and sit out on the lanai and, just watch the water go by and the flying fish and things like that. So definitely, if I take a cruise, I want a balcony room. Not going to compromise on that. So she did her calculations and she quoted me $6,800. What? Are you kidding me? Aren't you trying to give cruises away? Are you crazy? $6,800. A couple of years ago, I went to Europe, went to Barcelona, Cannes, Paris, London for the Olympics, and it only cost me about $7,000. And that was me and Ryan. And this, for just me, $6,800? I don't think so. I think we can do a little better than that. So I'm going to continue my search and, see what I can come up with. But if you have any ideas, I am totally down. I also thought about, flying up to Maine, renting a car, and then driving down the East Coast. Down, I don't know what the highway would be over here. On the West Coast, it's PCH, Highway 1. I don't know what the highway would be here. So I haven't really done any investigation. It was just kind of a thought that popped in my head. But, if you have any ideas, I am definitely open to suggestions. I love the water. I love cruising. And I would really, really like to get out of the country. COVID be damned, I don't care. I want to get out and I want to explore. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, all right, well, that made me feel a little better, thinking about, possibilities and, things on the horizon. So that'll pull me out. I'm going to run into Publix. I'm super stoked that they have a Publix here in Spartanburg. Super excited about that. I love Publix. They usually have some great deals on different things, but yeah, we're going to figure this out and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Okay? Hope you're doing awesome.